phones that are coming up, like the S8. How Samsung's gonna fix the Note 8. Believe me, I'm an Apple sheep. I'm really excited to see the next iPhone, but I don't need to start building up hype 12 months before it's released. Let's all cool down a little bit. This is your Apple sheep here, and I will see you in the next one. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes! No more aluminum bits! No! You guys! There's good news about the iPhone 8 coming. As of this morning, a report says that the delay for the iPhone 8's release has officially been lifted. There was lots of talks for quite a while that they're running into some manufacturing issues. Too few parts, takes too long to manufacture, but as of this morning, a rumor is now making its way onto all the big iPhone 8 rumor social media sites, all those people, iPhone News, iDrop, Mac News, Tech Insider, that Foxconn is now going on a hiring spree to make sure that the iPhone 8 sees an October release, which is still a little bit delayed, I get it, but not, you know, like 3-month delay. Earlier, people were saying mass production for the iPhone 8 wouldn't even start until October or November, which means the number of iPhone 8s you can buy would be extremely, extremely limited, but now it's expected to go into full-fledged mass production by June or July, which I'm sure they're still going to be very hard to find, but the good news is there will still be plenty, and they won't have to delay the official release indefinitely until later in the year, like they were going to wait till December, maybe even next year, but no! Apparently, tricky part was assembling these circuit boards that are going to feature the A11 chip, one of the fastest phone processor chips ever, designed by Apple. They need this specific company to design them, and they were having a hard time finding the people to put them together. However, now they have. I imagine Apple headquarters looking interesting right now. Tim, I'm sorry, we don't have enough people to assemble the processor chips in the next iPhone. We want our products to ensure the best case scenario in quality in hardware and software. This is how we built our company. This is how we keep our customers, with our reliable reputation and high customer satisfaction rate. Yeah, Tim, that's great. We don't know what to do. We have too few people to make all these chips happen. So the answer is no. Why don't you just hire a bunch more people? Yeah, we could do that. That's one way to do it. There's a lot of people in China. A lot of them are looking for work. Just hire twice the workforce, okay? People want the iPhone 8 before Christmas. That is true. Good point. Yes, Tim, we'll go send out the application. As long as you do it quickly! What a great solution, a hiring spree. We can't make the phones fast enough. It takes too long to assemble them, so we're just gonna hire twice the amount of people to make them. Hopefully this means it'll be easier to leak, because there are more people who are going to be witnessing the completed iPhone 8, which means there's a more likelihood that someone could take a picture of one, someone could steal one of those things. However, this might not be all that you're thinking. Before this news came around, another leak, another report said that Apple is indeed going forward with Touch ID on the back of the iPhone 8. That's Plan C. If you watched my last video, that is not ideal. Plan A was to have it under the display. Plan B was to have it in the power button. That's not great, makes it weird for cases, but our fingers go there a lot and it wouldn't be as bad as on the back. But now this new report is saying that might be possible. It worries me that maybe what's helping this manufacturing process go along faster is that they resulted to Touch ID on the back. They said, hey, we can make more iPhone 8s if we don't put it under the display. That would kind of bum me out a little bit. That would be Apple giving up and saying, no, we want to make sure that everyone gets the new iPhone, so we're not going to ensure quality, or top-notch quality, that is. I think this iPhone is still going to be amazing, even if Touch ID is on the back. And given this current leak, I can confidently say, yes, I don't like it when Touch ID is on the back, but I was really okay with it on the Galaxy S8 because they took advantage of that entire front of the phone. There was simply no more room. It would be a similar story with the iPhone 8, and getting used to the fingerprint reader on the back is not the worst thing in the world. And if the fingerprint reader is where they think it is on the iPhone 8, on the back, that is a very ergonomic position. You don't have to reach up across the entire phone to reach it. It's not next to a camera ridge, so you'll get confused like it is on the S8, and I didn't even get confused that often. So, similar to me being the Apple sheep, if Apple does indeed put Touch ID on the back, again, not for that, don't want it to happen, but if they do it, I think it will be in the best place than any other smartphone. The Pixel's a little high, the S8's a little awkward and off-centered. The one on the next iPhone looks like it's kind of right where your finger would be. It's funny because, you know, a lot of people won't even use the fingerprint reader. They'll be like, oh, there's no home button, okay, I'll turn on my passcode again. Even though Apple invested billions into this iris scanning technology
technology, 3D face recognition, and fingerprint reader. Yeah, I just like the code. I'll stick with that. Don't you wish there was a cheaper version of the iPhone where they just left out all those security features? They're like, hey, if you just want the passcode, we'll remove the fingerprint reader, iris scanner, 3D face mapping. We'll get rid of all that. Just have the passcode. And then the phone's like, I don't know, $100 cheaper. Either way, I am very excited that the iPhone 8 will be here sooner than we are expecting. I'm glad to hear that this holdup in the manufacturing process is being resolved. They've got a plan, they're gonna execute it, and hopefully we will be able to see the next generation iPhone in September, unveiled alongside the two 7S's, if that is indeed the name. We have no clue what the names are still. It might not be iPhone 8 at all. Could be Edition, X, 2017 iPhone, Apple phone, something stupid. Apple likes to surprise us, but we'll see the unveiling in September as scheduled, and you'll be able to buy them shortly, the very next month. Let's hope this bit of news doesn't change, as placement of Touch ID does seem to move around a bit, and hope that eventually in the upcoming summer months, someone will actually leak a working one, or even one that's not working, just one that doesn't have Touch ID on the back. That's all I'd like to see. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.